families, welcome back. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. If this is your first time, my name is Mami and you are very welcome. Thank you so much for your support, your time, everything. This news is from Mali. Something happened 2 days ago, yesterday. Yes, they are fighting. It's not only Mali, but the AES. We know how they do it. They are fighting, and this is what they have to share with us, the achievement. I mean, congratulations to them all. They are cleaning and cleansing the towns, the countryside, everywhere. Families, I will be back.
We now take stock of the various operations carried out in the field. Terrorists are currently coming under fire from the Malian armed forces. The Sai collective fishery was secured by a Malian armed forces patrol. Satisfied with the women's work, the local population thanked the transitional authorities. A patrol watched over a supply mission from Diabali to Seribala, in the Gumar zone. To the southeast of the Dodares checkpoint, our men stopped the suspect who claimed to be waiting for someone. He was in possession of 150,000 CFA francs, food, and other items, and was handed over to authorities for investigation. On January 25, 2025, in the Hafao area, in the GAO region, a FAMa patrol had an exchange. With bank robbers. 2 suspects arrested. 1 p.m., an Android phone charger and a motorcycle recovered in Soro and Corona Wadi. A FAMa mission returned goods stolen by the terrorists to the local population. These included 90 bags of 1,000. As part of an offensive reconnaissance mission in Niger, our men neutralized 10 terrorists, including Abu Azaman, one of the terrorist leaders of the terror-armed groups. During the operation, 9 motorcycles and warehouses of stolen foodstuffs were destroyed. A shotgun, 150 rounds of 12mm ammunition and a camera were also recovered. Thanks to the vigilance of the Malian armed forces, a mini-drone with CSPDPA markings was shot down over Camp Agossi. FAMA raided a Taikaran gold panning site southwest of Taraka. The search resulted in the seizure of 30 fires containing 200 L of fuel, diesel, and Appear sterling. The vast operation combed the Masina-Agnaro area, 5 kilometers northwest of Colombo. 8 terrorists were neutralized, including the longsword Abu Buli. 3 motorcycles and 18 bags of rice recovered. In Manine, 13 kilometers northwest of Colombo, terrorists were neutralized and a motorcycle recovered in Dibala. At 9 kilometers northwest of Colombo, 3 terrorists were neutralized and a motorcycle recovered during the control of the Monopeg Fair on January 28, 2025. 13 terrorists were neutralized, 5 motorcycles and 18 bags were recovered. In Misena, 4 kilometers northwest of Sar, a female patrol recovered 20 bags of. The terrorists neutralized 1 terrorist and arrested 2 suspects. During a patrol in Gundam, Malian armed forces clashed with armed terrorist groups. Provisional figures show that 8 terrorists have been neutralized, several motorcycles, a tricycle, a tent and other equipment have been burned, and 3 2 PM motorcycles, 6 PM magazines, a Baikal shotgun and a walkie-talkie radio have been recovered in the Kidal region, at Nefis. The women arrested 8 terrorist suspects in Segu region, neutralized 3 terrorists, and recovered 40 bags of foodstuffs. Amon loses a lot. In another operation, 10 terrorists were neutralized and 62 and 3 motorcycles recovered. In Markala, 8 terrorists were neutralized, a motorcycle and 2 IED batteries recovered. Five terrorists were neutralized and a motorcycle recovered in Jarakalas, 26 kilometers northwest of Masina. 10 terrorists were neutralized and 2 motorcycles recovered. 3 solar panels and a TYT radio were recovered from the group as part of its efforts to secure National Highway 17 and combat the installation of pay stations. Information recovered on the axis in Songo La Vizaga. Terrorists. 3 p.m. for magazines. An Android phone, a walkie-talkie radio, 2 suits, camouflaged outfits, a pair of rangers, 2 camelbacks, 2 cartridge belts, and the air vector carried out strikes on several moving motorcycles in the Jiang'ar sector. Sagu Alig. A FAMa patrol neutralized terrorists and recovered 2 sheep 1 pkm with 2 links Garni 1 pm with 4 magazines Garni. 2 radios were recovered in Soro, a forest escort mission. To seize 50 bags of 1,000 stolen by terrorists. The Malian armed forces continue to recover much of the food stolen by terrorists. 31 bags of rice and 1,000 were recovered. Atagana, 10 kilometers southeast of Monepebugu, 61 bags of rice and 1,000 were recovered in Fogo Bugu, 16 kilometers southeast of Mon Upper Bugu. A gutter was neutralized and a motorcycle recovered in Gao following an operation. The intelligence relates to the presence of elements of the Front de Liberation de Elazorwad in the town of Gao. A special operation took action. It arrested 3 suspected terrorists in a house in the Chateau district of Gao. 2 vehicles, for military outfits, Front de Liberation de Elazorwad flags, 10 cell phones, a backpack and other items were recovered. On January 30, 2025, a suspected informant for armed terrorist groups was arrested in Ajalokla. Also in January, a training patrol in the Arauzinda sector recovered 2 abandoned civilian vehicles. The 10 vehicles contained 6 Android phones in the Kaidal region precisely attacked to another. The women had a skirmish with elements of armed terrorist groups. The balance sheet shows 1 MPKM 1 PM vehicle, 1 cartridge belt, for magazines for PM band loaded with ammunition, 7.62 mm long. Bulk ammunition, a Toria satellite phone. A radio, walkie-talkie, combat gear, and boots to be picked up in Masinand. Its offensive reconnaissance mission has resulted in the metalizer of 8 terrorists, the recovery of 8 motorcycles, 57 bags of food, a TYT phone charger and 3 batteries. IDPs in Saro received 20 bags from the Malian armed forces. An offensive reconnaissance mission on Intijiban, in the Manaka locality, neutralized. Terrorists recover vehicles in Wataguna, Gao region, terrorists neutralized. And 3 p.m. to K47 were recovered vehicles including 1 camouflaged under a tree 15 kilometers west of Arabu and a pickup abandoned 9 kilometers from Waberias on a small dune were recovered by women too. Mali's strong armed forces neutralized terrorists and recovered a Motorola radio Toki, a pickup filled with barrels of fuel and a destroyed base abandoned by the terrorists with a large quantity of foodstuffs. A mission by the women of Anafis on their way to Gao. Harkin in the heart, 2 robbers in action in their possession. Operations are continuing.
Thank you, families, for listening and watching. I know some of you, it might not be, but they want us to share, to know that they are coming for you if you don't lay down your arms and everything. They already gave them the chance last year. The door is still open. If they want to come and say, we gave up, yes, I must say Mali, they are doing that a lot. Niger as well. Come, bring all, everything. And then we will make sure you are okay and you will not go back. Fine. But if you refuse and you think you can be playing in Ghana language, they call it kwani kwani. If you be playing kwani kwani, yes, then that's hide and seek. They will come for you. And when they come for you, this is the result. So yes, I feel sorry because they are our own people, but then they know what to do and they refuse to do it. So the good citizens must be protected, and this is what they are doing. If they hear the alarm, Come, amnesty, come. You'll be free, you'll be forgiven, and you still don't want it. Then it is your call. When they get you, this is what happened. And I'm sure they will get a lot of information from the people that they have arrested, that they are still with us. They will get a lot of information from them as well. Anyway, families, I don't have much to say about this video. God bless you all. Thank you so much. Congratulations to the AES, the Malian Army. You might hear women, women. Women is FAMa. It cannot translate it properly, so they use women. That is the army, the FAMa, that they use women. So if you hear that, that's the meaning of it. It's not women like me. No. Anyway, credit to ORTM RTN, and I will see you soon, families. God bless you all, my VIPs, my kids and queens, my new members. Thank you so, so much. I found out that, well, some people maybe feel sorry for me when I wasn't well, and they have joined my membership. Thank you. God bless you. I appreciate you. It will go for a good cause. Trust me. Thank you so, so much. God bless you all. God bless you. And those who have been super chatting me as well. Thank you. Thank you. God bless you all. I can't thank you enough. God bless you. See you soon. Bye bye.